Hello and welcome to this week's Afternoon Delight. I'm Katie Butzen.
I'm Khalil Chakme.
I'm Ashley Kelbis.
And I'm Samantha Finley.
This week we're starting our headlines with Heidi Klum and Seal's divorce, which just happened after several years of marriage. They confirmed that Heidi Klum was actually the one who signed all the divorce papers. So I don't know. I was pretty disappointed. I mean, you can't get kissed by a rose by anyone else but Seal. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Who are these people? I don't even know.
How do you not know? Oh my gosh.
That's
okay.
like devastating to me.
Heidi Klum is a retired Victoria's Secret model. So I mean, come on. How can you get any better than that for Seal? And Seal, he's a famous singer, and I think he did some acting at one time. But he's saying his most famous song was "Kissed by a Rose." And it's like, I've been kissed. No, yeah.
I got you. I'm with you. It's a classic. It's like a.
I don't know the song. I know who she is. She's a beautiful looking woman, but I don't know about their whole breakup thing.
Well, like they started dating in 2004, and this was after she divorced a stylist, Rick Pipino, and so they were dating for a while, and I guess they were like separated for 3 months before this, and so now they're officially divorced, which is I find it really sad. I don't know.
Yeah,
but if you guys don't know who it is,
that hurts the heart a little bit. I feel like Heidi is surprised she did it. I mean, Seal, he's such a catch. Like, you can't pass up someone that good looking. I mean, Heidi's beautiful herself, but
I was gonna say it works both ways because I mean, come on, she's a Victoria's Secret model. Damn, no, I'm just kidding.
So this is her second divorce?
Yeah, this will be her second divorce, and she does have one child through the marriage. So apparently they worked out all of the like financial issues and like the parental issues as well beforehand, so it seems like it's gonna be a pretty docile divorce, not anything hostile. So
that's why you shouldn't get married in the first place.
I agree.
In Hollywood, I think it's a good idea. But I don't know. There's a lot going on in the dating scene, right?
Yeah. Actually, brand new news. Kanye West apparently has a fling with Kim Kardashian, and Chris Humphries, who is her ex-husband of 76 days, I believe.
I think it's 72. We
72?
gotta. I mean,
All right.
we could round up. Go for it.
Could round up. Apparently, Chris Humphries said to Kanye West, "Good luck, buddy," which is kind of weird because I don't think Kanye really cares about Chris's opinion. He just came out with a song and talked about Chris. He said, "Lucky I didn't have Jay-Z drop him from the team," which would be a funny scenario if you ask me, because I would love to see that personally. I don't know if it's plausible, but I would love to see it.
I really don't think that would be able to happen, because I think if something happened where he would get dropped from the team, I'm sure there would be investigations and people like big scandal. Maybe they'll do it just to create the drama. But I mean, I don't know. You can't just drop somebody. I mean, I'm sure they would come up with a reasonable clause of why to drop him, but I feel like it's just like you can't just drop somebody immediately after you start dating like their ex-wife or whatever. You know, it's just too fishy.
I just thought that like Chris has no personality. I followed the show, don't get me wrong, I'll admit it. But I think Chris has no personality. I've been told I look like him. I think I look way better, to be honest with you. But I find him just not interesting. And Kanye, I'm a big fan of Kanye, so I'm happy for him. So
yeah, Chris is a bit dull. I think Kanye is a step in the right direction. At least he's kind of got it going for him. But Theraflu, that kind of seemed like a stab at Chris too much. And if they go, and I'll admit I fell in love with Kim around the same time she fell in love with him. So talking about Chris and calling him out, like, give the guy a break. He's been through enough already. It's like, come on.
Well, he had a mustache going in the wedding, so
really
you know what? That's like a negative 10 points.
I don't know. I think the mustache is cool. I think mustaches are pretty classy. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
He might be an NBA star. He might be a millionaire, but at the end of the day, he had a mustache, and I don't know. I just don't give him.
You're not a big.
Nah, not a mustache
Not
fan.
a mustache and like monocle. No. It's okay. Honestly, I think Kim and Kanye are good for each other because, in my book, they're both just. I don't like either of them. I mean, if you guys have watched South Park, their opinion of Kanye is spot on for me, and I really just don't like Kim. I think she's a false celebrity. She got her way. She didn't do anything. I mean, the way she made her way into Hollywood was just ridiculous, and she just, I don't know. I don't like her. I don't like either of them.
She got straight up famous from a sex tape. And I mean, she's done things after, a lot of charity work and everything else, but there's just something about Kim that I just won't be able to accept. I don't know. It's just...
Great actress, by the way.
Yeah,
Good
she's
joke.
such a great actress. Wonderful.
Oh, speaking of acting, actually, I just found this out, but Lion King has just surpassed the Phantom of the Opera of the highest grossing Broadway production.
out.
Yeah, I am so
Wow.
excited because Lion King is a lifetime favorite, and I had the opportunity to go see it, and it was awesome. So I am so happy. I mean, I like Phantom of the Opera too, don't get me wrong, but I mean, Lion King was just phenomenal. So
Did you
yeah,
see the
super
traveling one, or did you actually go to New York?
I saw the traveling
I saw the
one.
traveling one like when I was in middle school. It's actually a pretty good show, but I don't know. I've never seen Phantom of the Opera or whatever that one is, but I would say Lion King is a really good show.
It's just our generation. I feel like it's like a classic. Like, that's the movie you saw when you were little.
Yeah.
It's just
Zazu was a man, in my opinion.
Zazu.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I would love to have him as a friend.
Actually, it ended up grossing $853 million. So holy buckets, that is a lot of money. Like,
Speaking
It's
of
not
money and some legal trouble, Lindsay Lohan, she just got off parole like 2 weeks ago, and she's already starting to have some legal troubles again. A woman accused LL of battering her. It was at a
There's a
hotel
nightclub.
on Thursday night, and she says that she was home catching up on her shows. Ironically, she's watching a show called Homeland. Never heard of it. Interesting choice. But there were no photos of her leaving or entering, which, I mean, doesn't happen for Lindsay. She's always photographed. And I guess that you can spend at least 6 months in jail if you file a false police report in California. So good luck to Lindsay, and hopefully she comes out of that one without a scratch.
To me, Lindsay is like a sloppy version of Emma Stone. I'm a big fan of Emma Stone, but Lindsay was great. Freaky Friday was one of my favorite movies, but after that, she just went downhill by going to jail every 2 weeks or so. So that's my personal opinion.
like she's a product of bad parenting and just too many outside influences. Because I remember her in Parent Trap when she was like this cute little redhead ginger person, and I don't know, it was cool. And now all of a sudden she's like, she went through all the drug stuff. She had problems with like I don't want to say problems. She had like sexuality issues and stuff, and I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, I just feel like she's a product of like everybody else's influence. I feel like she'd be pretty like cool.
It's just Lindsay Lohan. That's what I'm saying. Like, all you hear about her is nonsense. So, anyway, did you guys hear there's a Canadian woman who is charged with stalking Alec Baldwin, which is apparently, I think, is disgusting. Like, but anyway, she like appeared outside his apartment, sent him emails, and like apparently they saw each other in the fall. They had a date, and all she does is like constantly send him emails and texts, and like he's annoyed with her and feels threatened, and she's like, oh, it's just like a friendship type deal. But I don't know. I don't know what drives someone to stalk someone, especially Alec Baldwin.
Girl,
Because like, do you
That
see
sounds
his
like my
body?
ex-boyfriend.
Stalk somebody,
It's gross.
Alec,
Way too much
Alec's
hair.
not the one. Pick a different star, maybe.
like,
I don't know. I mean, he's got like the whole like smugness about him or whatever.
He's no
I don't
Clooney.
know.
That's all I'm saying. He's no Clooney.
Well, what's the name? Does he have a son? He's a son, right?
I
Alec
don't
Baldwin.
know.
Okay, because I don't. It's either him or his son that's on like top 20s, like world's dumbest or whatever. And I just like, I don't know. I kind of agree with you about that, where it's like, why would someone?
He's just old and
Yeah.
hairy, and he's put on a lot of weight. Like, he doesn't take care of himself at all.
You just
No offense to like that, but like I'm just saying,
I
I don't
was gonna say,
understand.
because I'm sick of hearing about the weight stuff. Because like with the whole stuff with like Jessica Simpson,
But she's pregnant.
I know, but
She's
everybody's
huge.
still like whacking her about it. I'm just
She has a big belly.
That baby has
Big
been
belly.
cooking for like 2 years.
time to pop out of there.
It's gonna be a grown child when it comes out. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, it looks like she's having twins. She's
Is
just
she
having
having
one.
twins?
I
No,
don't know.
I heard it's
Triplets, I heard.
quadruplets.
Whoa.
Or, yeah,
Octomom.
no,
She's
no,
gonna
no.
be the
You're
next
right.
Octomom.
Jessica
I love
Simpson
it.
is a big belly.
Octomom.
Well, stay tuned to WMCM. We'll be back after this UWL promo.
Fact: University of Wisconsin Lacrosse is ranked the #2 college in the Midwest.
UW-La Crosse is ranked number 34 for out-of-state students among public universities nationwide.